5 takeaways as Leinster edge Ulster 24-20 in URC thriller. The top line Leinster produced another trademark second-half surge to overturn a 17-7 halftime deficit and defeat Ulster 24-20 in a hard-fought United Rugby Championship clash at the Aviva Stadium. Ulster looked in complete control after first-half tries from Werner Kok, 2, and Tom Stewart, building a deserved 10-point lead and silencing the Dublin crowd. However, as has so often been the case for Leinster this season, the introduction of a powerful bench swung the momentum decisively after the break. Second-half tries from Josh van der Flier, James Lowe, and replacement hooker Dan Sheehan, added to Rico Ione's first-half effort, secured a vital bonus-point victory for Leo Cullen's men and kept them firmly in the leading pack as the URC weekend unfolded. While the result was welcome, the performance again hinted that Leinster are still searching for their best form. Despite the points on the board at Leinster's bench turns the tide, much like their Investec Champions Cup comeback against Leicester Tigers a week earlier. Leinster leaned heavily on the quality of their replacements to rescue the contest. The arrival of Dan Sheehan, Paddy McCarthy, Tig Furlong, and Joe McCarthy transformed the game, adding tempo, physicality, and accuracy when it mattered most. Sheehan ultimately delivered the decisive moment, powering over from the back of a driving maul in the 74th minute. With that level of depth, Leinster's ability to find a way late on almost felt inevitable. That said, there will be concerns for Cullen and his coaching staff, as the side appears to have lost a degree of fluency and sharpness, both individually and collectively, that Ulster left wondering what might have been. This was a significant opportunity for Ulster. As Munster showed earlier in the season, Leinster are not invincible in Dublin, and for 40 minutes, the visitors looked well-placed to claim a famous victory. That Ulster's first-half control and defensive resilience deserved their lead at the interval, but the second half told a different story. Direction and composure faded, allowing Leinster to seize control and steadily apply pressure. Despite the disappointment of defeat, there were positives for Richie Murphy's improving side. Their defensive effort was outstanding for long periods, but retreating into their shell after the break will leave Ulster with an unavoidable sense of, what if, on the journey home, James Ryan walks a fine line fresh from returning after suspension for a dangerous clear-out on Springboks hooker Malcolm Marks. James Ryan once again found himself under scrutiny. Initially, his yellow card appeared harsh, and there was a tense wait for confirmation from the foul play bunker. Ultimately, the sanction remained a yellow rather than being upgraded. The Ireland lock attempted to get low at the breakdown, but the clear-out was clumsy and resulted in contact with the neck of Ulster replacement Sam Crean. A moment that will do little to ease concerns about his discipline. Ireland internationals underwhelmed. It was not a vintage evening for Sam Prendergast or James Lowe, with both Ireland internationals struggling to impose themselves. Prendergast's kicking game misfired in the first half, and it was noticeable that Harry Byrne assumed greater control when the pair were on the field together. Lowe, meanwhile, endured another difficult outing following a below-par performance against Leicester last weekend. The winger was beaten defensively by Tom Stewart and looked short of his usual sharpness, although his second-half try may provide a confidence boost. Even so, with form wavering, Andy Farrell may be considering his options on the wing as Ireland's depth continues to grow.